Kamagani. Can you say Kamagani? That's how you say welcome in Marwari, spoken in Rajasthan. Welcome to Patrika's Little Star Cafe. Facts that are fast, fun, and keep you happy. Today is Wednesday, October 10th, 2018, and here are today's matters for chatter. Number 1. The Sydney Opera House is an iconic landmark and one of the most famous buildings around the world. It was built in 1973 and UNESCO made it a World Heritage Site in 2007. To be qualified to be a heritage site, there are strict guidelines. So it stirred a controversy recently when it allowed an advertisement for a horse race to be projected on its majestic, sails-like structure. It's not the first time that graphics were projected by light on the building, but it was the first time that it was done commercially or for money. While the Opera House team rejected the idea, the mayor said it was a good way to raise money for the city and boost tourism. What would you do if you were the mayor? Number 2. For the first time, a SpaceX rocket was launched from California and successfully returned. People were in awe of the sight. It was as if a UFO were landing in a movie scene. SpaceX is making reusable rockets to boost space tourism and save money. This time, it took off with an Argentinian satellite that will monitor natural disasters from above. While this is the 30th successful return of the Falcon 9 rocket, we have mentioned success before, right? This is the first time it's been done in the West Coast. Other companies in the space tourism race are Jeff Bezos' Blue Origin and Sir Richard Branson's Virgin Galactic. Number 3. Ever wondered why elephants have wrinkles on their skin? Well, someone did, and good thing, as the wrinkles are not just there for design. They're there for a purpose. Baby elephants don't have the cracks, and that's what prompted the research. As elephants grow, they develop additional layers of skin underneath, so we would think this is cosmetic, but cracks on top help the elephants retain moisture and keep cool in hot weather. They bathe and splash muddy water, the mud that stays on their bodies like a mud bath, and keeps their bodies cool by sealing in the moisture. How cool! And now for today's mega matter. A photo of a minister in Rajasthan is going viral on the internet. And not for good reason. The minister was answering nature's call in the open, in a public area, and near a poster of his own political party, while campaigning for an election. This news comes at a time when Rajasthan has declared that 27 of its 33 districts are open defecation free, which means that these areas claim they don't allow any person to go to the bathroom in the open. Many places are campaigning for hygiene purposes and to keep areas clean. But this minister claims that what he did was justified, as urinating alone doesn't make a place unclean, and that answering nature's call in the open is an age-old tradition. Does that make any sense? In fact, at a time when Swachh Bharat is such a prevalent campaign, one is in disbelief that government leaders don't realize the importance of their own campaign and a simple thing called hygiene. He argues that there was no facility to use a bathroom anywhere nearby. But then, why not? Shouldn't every citizen have access to a public toilet in certain areas? Lack of toilets is still an issue in many places around the world. Sometimes toilets get made but aren't even operational. How can we call this progress? Long ago, the Sulab movement created public facilities, but they are in a sad condition too. Today's word of the day is iconic. That's something recognizable. And finally, for today's quote of the day, in victory, magnanimity. That's a quote by Sir Winston Churchill. By the way, this quote recently used by astronaut Scott Kelly on Twitter created quite a controversy. And apparently, the unspoken rule in social media is not to quote other people. Thank you for listening, and do send us your questions and comments via WhatsApp, or you can email us at diptyauntie@gmail.com. Take care. Lots of love, Dipti Auntie. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Do you know how loved you are?